Hello all, this is Sam here. We've just finished recording our newest episode with our very special guest. Our guest is one of the most iconic people to have ever existed, has a voice that is instantly recognizable, and we wouldn't even have to mention who they are or say their name because as soon as you hear their voice, you know who it is. The only issue is that we unfortunately had this guest's mic turned off the whole time, and because of their legendary status, we never mentioned who they were. Please enjoy. Welcome to the Three Eggs podcast. We are Fine Wit. We have a very special guest who I won't even mention by name, and this is Three Eggs cracking yolks. And unfortunately, Huon couldn't be with us again this week because he is sick at the moment. He has recently been diagnosed with the cold.
Yes, it's unfortunate, but it is okay because we have our very special guest in today. Welcome. How are you doing? Glad
Amazing.
to hear it.
I'm doing good, thanks. Yeah, so Huon couldn't be here. Unfortunately, he was very excited. You are one. You are one of his favorite people of all time. So
have you met Huon? Did you get to meet Huon before he got diagnosed with the cold? Oh, okay. Well, you might meet him after the podcast.
Yeah, I was just thinking that as well. So he sent in before this some questions, so we'll ask some of we'll ask some of his as well. So our first question is, we'll just do some basic ones to start off with. Everyone already knows you, of course. They know you from all of the things you've done throughout your very long, very successful career. You've won awards, so many we can't even list them.
You're at almost every event. Everyone watches on TV. You show up in everything all around the world.
And I think the interesting thing is someone like you, generations know you for different things. So like we know you from our childhood in certain things, but my parents knew you as well from when you were around their age, also doing different things, but you've spanned through those generations and you still have this iconic status. Our first question is, at what point did you realize that there was...
Like, this is what you wanted to do?
Yeah. Yeah?
Okay. And do you think that was a big part of your childhood? Yeah.
Oh.
No, that does make sense. I see how you jumped from one to the other. We've got that. Oh, well, thank you very much. We've got our second question here.
Yes.
So,
and this is just before we... Just before we continue, this episode is going out live at the moment. Obviously, we'll be on Spotify later. So Spotify's like a music streaming... Yeah, Spotify.
It's one of those new technology, like on your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. So like a phone's like this thing that you can communicate with other people and like the internet.
Oh, yeah. So the internet's like this thing that you can use to search.
People find your stuff. I was just gonna say people. No, it's fine. People find your stuff on there.
Oh, you're mucking with us. Okay,
I was
sorry.
gonna say,
that was really...
surely this day and age you didn't know about the internet.
Yeah. Oh, this is why he's so. This is why.
Yeah.
Okay. So this episode's happening live. It'll be on Spotify later. Send in any questions. We have a few. We have a few each. We have some from Huon, and then we'll be taking some questions from the audience as well as we're going. Dial in, and we'll ask away. So. This next question is our first audience question, and it's from Cameron47 at iCloud.com. I think that's an email. Instead of putting sorry guys, just if you're calling in, don't give us your email, just give us your username. We don't want to be doxing anyone, unfortunately, but we did just dox Cameron there. So Cameron's asking, your voice cannot be heard. Now that's not really a question. I think it's a metaphor.
It's probably... Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I think it has something to do with how your voice, no matter how exuberant you are, how much you portray yourself, your voice can't be heard because I don't get what this guy is saying, unfortunately. I was trying to figure out the metaphor.
I think it's lost on us. We can go to another one here. This one's from David from 17 Kangaroo Road, Sutherland, Sydney. Guys, can we just keep personal information out of your usernames?
On the submission, it literally says...
It just says your name.
Please
put in your name.
Or pseudonym. It doesn't say address, email, or anything. Okay,
because we just doxed David from 17 Kangaroo Road, Sutherland, Sydney.
Yeah.
It's not on, guy.
No.
Yes. Thank you. I'm glad we've got someone in here that actually gets it.
Yeah.
And you know what? For that, David, I think we're going to have to skip your question. We can move on to one of Huon's questions, actually.
Okay, yeah, let's move on to Huon's question.
Big fan of... Yeah, no, he's been a big fan of... Yeah, and your old stuff, too. Even that, yeah.
Huon's sort of probably out of the three of us your biggest fan.
I didn't know who you were until I came in here today.
Yeah, I did. Look, but Huon.
Okay, don't take it like that.
Okay,
Tāne,
let's calm down a bit. Our guest is. No, it's all right. It's all right, mate. It's all right.
Sometimes this happens. I'm so. Okay.
Anyway, Huon's question. Can you go for Huon's question?
Yeah. So, Huon was wondering. So, you have many personalities. Many forms that you take. What's been your favorite? What's been your favorite personality that you've sort of played in your timeline? Oh, I shouldn't say played, but become in your timeline. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's an old one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that's very interesting. I was not expecting... I think because your fan favorite one is so different.
And maybe people just don't know this of you. I don't know how often you get to speak to your fans, but... I mean, fair enough. I wouldn't want to interact with them either, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's an interesting thing. I've heard a few people when they talk about, musicians and stuff, when they talk about their hits versus their deeper cuts, which they prefer. Like, I think Billy Joel's talked about how the songs he likes that he's written more his B-sides and his album tracks rather than his singles. So I think that's an interesting thing with you when you're talking about these characters you've played over the years and these figures you've played, that the ones that stick in our consciousness the most are not necessarily the ones that you're proudest of, or not necessarily the proudest of, or
no, they are still good. They're still good. Absolutely.
You're being a bit hard on yourself, mate.
Look, no, they're fantastic.
We're not here to no, mate, we're not here to flatter you. Yeah. Okay.
All right. We'll get back. Yeah,
let's go on. We'll go back to another audience question. I got one here from Charlie Pickles 0476 476 473. Okay, Charlie, I think we've said this about addresses and emails. Maybe we should have said this. We don't need your phone number in there, nor did we need your last name. Okay, guys, just if you're calling in or if you're sending in questions, please don't give us any personal information. Okay. Charlie says... Who? Okay.
What is he? Is that
I think
a
that's a
reference
prank.
to...
I think that's a prank.
Do you think?
How,
is he
how does
referencing
he
the
not
Who?
know who this is? Is Charlie... Sorry, Charlie, can you send in one more? Can you clarify what you mean by who? Do you not know who this person is, which would be crazy?
Charlie, are you an owl?
Okay, so Charlie's just said... Cannot hear. Okay, I think Charlie's actually having connection issues there. All right, we'll move on from Charlie.
He also might need to go to the ear doctor.
Yeah. Let's move back on to Tāne has a couple questions.
I
Tāne,
do
you
have
can
a
ask
couple of
one
questions.
yours.
So before I jump into my questions for you, because I'm not as well versed in what all your stuff, I do have another one here. And this one's from William Silver's license number 3490112. Okay, guys, this is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Can we seriously like this is confidential information. People can use this to steal your identity. I'm sorry. That William Silvers, we're gonna have to redact that.
Dude, I think I have one here from Michael Jeffries 4000123456789010 12/25 874. Okay, I think that was his credit card information.
Yeah, that's not on.
Okay, sorry, Michael. I can't go back now. We're live right now. I can't go back. Guys, just try not to use that information. All right, let's try not to. What was your question? Let's see what was Michael's question. Now, Michael has simply said, the audio is not working. We cannot hear who that person is. We do not know who you're interviewing. Now, I think Michael, how do you not know who this person is? And the audio is working fine. I can hear Tāne perfectly.
I can hear Sam. I can hear everyone in the studio perfectly.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys can't hear. Like, maybe you all need to go to the ear doctor?
Okay, maybe we get back to our questions. Oh, we've had a few more questions come in. Oh, these ones are from Hewan, actually. I found a few more from Hewan. Hewan asked, what is the highlight of your career so far? Okay, what is like an award or... Yeah, so like an award or role or like a performance or... Yeah, what is the highlight so far of your career? Is that the one that had the controversy around it? Was that
that big Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't. That's fine. We don't have to get into it, but yeah, that's that one.
That's still the highlight of your career. All right, that's interesting. That is, yeah. I do think there is something to be said about controversy.
There's something in there, absolutely.
About like controversy and how sometimes controversy comes in ways that we quite enjoy. Actually, yeah. Tāne, I think Tāne had a question about your wife.
I was actually wondering about your like personal life. So me having not known you, so your wife. Oh my
god!
Holy!
Did you see that? Okay,
he's lying right next to me on the floor, bleeding out. Of course, I saw it.
Is he breathing? Check for a pulse. Check for a pulse. He
is bleeding out. He is bleeding out on the ground. He's not going to have a pulse.
He's not getting.
It doesn't matter.
Where did that come from? Is that a UFO?
Oh my
extraterrestrial.
God. Has that just come down from space?
Okay, the government's gonna have to hear about this, and they just killed. Oh my god! I can't believe they just killed.
I mean, look, I'll verify it.
Okay,
whatever.
Just
I'll
double
verify.
check his pulse. Is he twitching at all or
look,
anything?
Has he? Is that?
Yeah.
I don't know if this was from the laser beam or anything that he got shot by, but his mic's been pulled out. Has that been happening the whole time? Have we
I've
had
had
audio
the sound
from him?
on. Oh.
Have
Yeah.
you got
Okay.
audio on
No.
outside for-
Actually, can you tap on the mic quickly?
Yeah. There's nothing.
No, that's not on. Okay, wait. Let me try this. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. No,
okay.
that was our problem.
Oh.
We just lost his
Final words.
Final words.
Did we not have his mic on at all? I guess.
Well, if those people weren't pranking us,
Give me 1 sec. You check it. You check his
Okay,
body.
let
I
me
will listen to the playback quickly.
Oh my god. Oh, there's blood everywhere. Oh, this is disgusting. No, he's definitely dead. He is definitely dead.
Yeah, his mic hasn't been on at all.
Oh shit.
Well, this is kind of awkward, actually. Wait, those questions people were asking. Oh,
it makes more sense now. I thought they were pranks.
When they were like,
I thought
who,
they were
like they
who?
didn't.
I thought they were from the
Have we
Hear
not?
All About
Have we
It.
not said his name once? No, I don't think we
might
have.
not have.
And we haven't really. If you haven't heard what he's been saying, you would have no.
You would have
clue.
no idea who he is. He's just
This
one of
is-
the people who had the most famous voice, but with his voice box ripped out and on the ground right
Yeah.
next to me.
Is that even blood, or is his blood purple? It looks like it's been transformed by the laser beam.
It's really
This is
peculiar,
a really
isn't it?
interesting
I might take this
scientific
one
discovery.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll,
just come with me and
We'll.
get it onto my shoulder and
Oh, I think that's someone at the. Can you just go open the door?
yeah, sure. Hold on, let me take him off.
Hello. Oh, it's the CIA.
I think we've got the CIA in the studio with us.
CIA
Please, hey, take a
take a
seat.
seat. Take a seat.
So welcome to the podcast. We
Are
look, we just lost our other guest, but I mean,
Yeah, it is him. It is him.
Yeah.
It is. I know. We were crazed. Like, when we booked him, we were like, how did we do that? Yeah, you can take a photo if you want.
oh, for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, collect the evidence you want, but I mean, look, feel free, take
One
a
of the
seat.
most famous people of all time. We didn't actually have his mic on.
No, what? Yeah, it was a bit of an issue. Yeah, I mean, last words of this guy, it just lost him, lost forever.
His last words will be whatever the last interview was, which I think was something to do. I think it was like First We Feast, like one of those things. So probably about food. Not as exciting as
Not great last words.
some
like
of the
on
things
our
he said
podcast.
today. I remember they'll stick with me forever. Most interesting things I've ever heard.
Absolutely,
100%.
Best guest we've had on this podcast. I mean, look, if you think you can top him,
Nah, okay. If you have any interesting alien stories, we would love to hear them while you guys are collecting evidence.
have you seen ones like this before?
No, okay.
So this is all novel to you, like that. Oh.
Yeah, because we just
Right.
saw like see that hole up in the roof, because that's not usually there. That was blown up by the UFO. Yeah, it was like a pyramid sort of shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have seen those ones before. Okay.
So you've seen. Did you get to do the ET case? Did you ever bring him home? No. Okay.
No,
You
okay.
kept. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So with these ones I've just fired through, what are the X-37s? Okay, X-37. Okay, that's the species, or is that the the species? Okay, that's very interesting. What are the species? Because we only saw the pyramid in the sky. What does it? Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have one you can show us? Is that like a really?
Let's.
I mean, hey, look, it's not recorded on video. If you just want to like show us
Yeah. Oh my god,
that.
that is just
that
to
is
describe to the audience, if you don't mind. Yeah.
not
Okay.
what I expected.
This is in dimensions I can't explain. I've never seen because we have
What am I looking at?
This is a dimension I've never seen before. I cannot even explain what I'm looking at right now.
And you guys deal with this on the regular? Oh my god. And so what's this part of him? This like really long kind of.
That's a black hole. So, okay, because I thought black holes were like something in space. So aliens can have black holes as a part of them. Okay, can you play for us, just into your mic, can you play for us a sound of what the aliens sound like?
You've got the recordings
Yeah,
on that device.
okay,
there,
just
yeah.
when you're ready.
Just yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god, that's almost terrifying, isn't it?
I've never heard that sort of sound before. This is
What
like, you
was
know when
it?
you try to imagine like colors that don't exist?
It's just like imagining a language that doesn't. Was that it speaking, or was that a sound of it in pain?
Just for the audience, like, I want you guys to write in and tell us what you think it sounds like, because to me it sounds sort of like
It's out of this world. Like it's
I
the
can't
best
even
way I
explain
can
it. I
describe
can't
it. It's
explain
like
it. I've
it's
never heard-
otherworldly.
It sounds like space. It sounds like what I'd imagine.
It's like what you would imagine it is, but on a higher dimension.
Yeah.
Do you have another recording of how
Yeah,
they actually
yeah, go for it,
communicate
mate.
with just into the mic? Yeah, right. And they talk to each other like that. Have you been able to just like decipher? Yeah, like language. So you can translate a bit of it.
Okay, can you...
Hmm.
Oh, you have a translation. Okay.
Okay.
Play the translation. Play it into Tāne's mic. Tāne's mic
Yeah,
sounds
hold on.
like it's doing a bit better.
Yeah.
Play it into...
Oh, oh my
Oh
god!
my god! They just struck again!
Shot!
And they just killed all of the CIA members in here.
Oh, there's bodies everywhere.
Check their pulses. Check their pulses.
I'm gonna check their pulses.
Check,
They're
just-
dead.
Just... Wait, hold on a sec. Come in. Ewan? Oh my god, guys! Ewan's here! Ewan's here! Hmm? What do you mean the mic's not on? Oh my god, the mic's not on.
Wait, does this mean we also lost the last words of the head of the CIA?
And also all of those
Alien
translations that just got
translations?
destroyed.
That was the only recording we had.
This is maybe kind of the worst day of my life.
Absolutely.